afternoon. This is the market update for Buy Sell Short for Tuesday, December 3rd. Only 2 days into the month of December, and it has already been a monster month. Excellent action all over in small cap stocks, even though we have the large cap stocks in somewhat of a pullback. Now, if you looked at the Saturday video, what we've seen transpire over the last couple of days, zero surprise. This is exactly what we expected the market to do. And now we're at a decision point on the major indices. We're starting off with the Dow daily chart, and you can see we pulled back, we dipped underneath the 20-day exponential, and then we had that late day bounce back. And the 20-day exponential has been a big bounce point really on every kind of attempt at a retrace over the last 2 months. Now, as you recall, like I said in the weekend video, when we saw RSI get to the 70 level, the last 2 times we saw that happen, we saw about an 800 to 900 point sell-off. We almost got a 1,000 point sell-off in over a 2-week period back in September, and that was a possibility for this market. If we see another downward move tomorrow, down towards that, probably another 100 point down move, then that 50-day moving average would be a definite magnet for the markets. If we look at the Dow transports, similar story here. As we mentioned, lower highs on RSI, which was somewhat of a concern. I also mentioned the MACD setup, then that also gave us an indication that we could see some weakness at least over the next few days. 15-minute chart on the Dow, you can see we are in a very steep bullish falling wedge. We had a nice little bounce back into the close, but resistance, we've got pretty strong resistance at the 16K level right now. Russell, similar story. We've pulled back to the 20-day exponential, and if we see continued downside, we've got another 40, 50 points downside before we even get somewhat concerned with the 50-day moving average and that uptrend line. December is typically the strongest month of the year, 2% average gain. Now, we've got a couple of things working together today. If you stood back today, didn't watch any news, and you saw that the market was down 140 plus points and no news out there, all you had to do was say, I bet you there's some sort of taper nonsense talk out there. And lo and behold, that is what the headlines are saying. Market worried about Fed tapering. Not going to happen, but it rears its ugly head every couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. If the market's been on a move and we have a red day or a red down day and they have no other excuse for that red down day, they pull out the taper talk, and that is exactly what we saw right now. A couple of headwinds right now. Market is up big this year. You've got a lot of fund managers want to protect that gain. We also have some tax selling out there. Typically, the tax selling window will end about the middle of the month, and that's when we look to go shopping for our January popper plays. So we've got that at play right now, and you have a lot of traders sitting on the sideline. Go to the website. I posted an article yesterday on the homepage. Very, very interesting. It's about investor sentiment. Now, despite this massive run that we've seen in the market this year, nobody believes this rally. We are well below the historic norms. We're not even close to bubble land when it comes to investor sentiment. And it's got a very, very interesting chart that going back over the last 20 plus years, we're looking at the potential for 18% gains into next year, just based off the sentiment survey right now. So definitely read the article. Very, very interesting. Pay no heed to the nonsense you're hearing right now, and let's just trade. One indicator we are looking at pretty closely is the McClellan oscillator. Usually when we get to an extreme oversold level down here at the negative 80, 90, 100 plus level, it means a big bounce in the market. We're nowhere even close to that, so just wanted to throw that out. As for stock plays, monster win for us today. ETRM. We were buyers on this one, 134, 135 yesterday. No one wanted to play this stock. Today it was up 63%, 229 and after hours. And of course, if you look on Twitter, everyone and their mom supposedly bought yesterday because the stock was up today. But you guys know who called it first. We were in first. We called it first. and we banked on this puppy. Congratulations. Left a little bit of money on the table, but so what? Let them chase this one up 65%. You know, why buy down here with us when you can chase up here and get 5 cents? Nonsense. PBMD, another play we jumped into today. Nice little flag setup. What we see happen a lot in this market, stocks get chased up crazy. Then reality hits, the stocks fall back, they tread water for a few days, and then they blow up again. And that is exactly what we are seeing on PBMD right now, trading slightly above its cash position. Cancer biotech stock. This one could see $2 plus on a continuation move over the next couple of days. Excellent volume on this one today. Nice flag breakout. Look for a continuation move higher on this one tomorrow. Big winner for us for last week was PLUG. We were buyers on this one, 64 cents. Our target was a move to 80 to 85 cents. Hit it on the nose today ahead of the conference tomorrow. If you're still in a partial position on this one, trail your stops to 73 to 75 cents. Another fat winner for us. New play late in the day today, RGDX. This is a stock that had a big sell-off in November on its earnings report. They do genetic cancer tests. You know, if you go into your doctor and they need to see if you've got something, you use these guys' tests. They picked up 4 big PPOs, healthcare plans, over the last month. They're covering a third of the country now has access to their tests. Big healthcare play, as well as a chart play. I mean, check this out. This is a stock. You see this green line here? This is the 20-day exponential. Stock spikes, it comes back to it. Stock dips, it bounces back to it. 20-day right now is at 142. RSI up through 50. Positive MACD cross. Downtrend break on stochastics. 130 is where they will chase this one, and then you'll be reading on Twitter about how everyone is long this stock. 142 to 150, first target zone on this one. Another very nicely bottom play that we're going to be in ahead of the crowds, and they'll be chasing this one nicely higher over the next couple of days. Mad Cats. Haven't talked about this one in a few days. Very nice. I guess what do they call it? Doji bottom on this one. Candlestick. Director of Mad Cats bought 50,000 shares yesterday between 46 and 47 cents. Insiders over the last couple years have done all their buying in the 40-cent range. 45, 46, 47 cents. Each and every time these guys have bought under 50 cents, the stock has gained at least 50% over the next few weeks. I know this because we've traded it many times. Positive MACD cross. Last 3 times, 18-cent gain has been seen. An 18-cent gain would give us a move to the 50-day moving average at 65 cents. Guess what's coming next week? Next Tuesday, the Android Mojo gaming console hits the market. Big deal for these guys. Insider buying this week ahead of it. Should be rocking and rolling into that puppy next week. RSI bounce off 30. Stochastics off out of the basement. This one should rock and roll, and they'll really start to chase this one around 50 to 52 cents is when you'll really start to see the chatter on this one, and then everyone will start buying when it's up at the 50-day moving average, and we're selling our position from the buys down here, 47 cents and under. Looks good for the next few days. A couple of disappointing plays so far. E-Tech, big move last week. It's just been consolidating above the 200-day moving average. One of two choices. 90-cent stops or exit 95 cents. Look to rebuy a 1 close and just see if we get some sort of news from these guys. The other one is CWTR has just really flatlined here over the last few days. We need a breakthrough $1. If you're looking for a buy trigger on this one now, $1 close above 1 is what I would be looking at. So that's it for the video. Awesome week so far. Not a whole lot of trading alerts. I do not like to send out many trading alerts this time of the year because we have tax selling out there and we're watching for a lot of plays. January popper list will be sent out shortly within the next week or two. For now, a lot of the trades are 1, 2, 3-day trades. Definitely come into the chat room if you can, because we are hitting them out of the ballpark. Any questions, shoot me an email. Feedback, buysellshort.com. Otherwise, see you guys in the chat room tomorrow, and have a great evening. Bye.